Before we begin the program, I want to express my personal congratulations to the class of 2014 and to their parents. Class, you know I'm very proud to be your principal, and I continue to remain impressed by all of your achievements. You indeed are an exceptional class. All of you, students and parents, have sacrificed and worked very hard in many ways in order to arrive at this well-deserved celebration. Students, as your principal, I am very proud of you. As a class, you have demonstrated fine character, excellent scholarship, and have demonstrated your devotion to God and our faith. Always remember who you are, and always remember your roots. With the background that your parents and your school have given you, you are prepared to soar to heights, and we are all very sure of your success. Parents, you are to be congratulated for a job well done, and thank you for the honor of sharing your children with us. Parents, we also have a wonderful staff, excellent faculty, and I ask everyone to join me in thanking and congratulating our excellent faculty for their work with this exceptional class.
Bishop Saratelli, Brother William, members of the Board of Trustees, honored guests, grandparents, parents, friends, and the class of 2014, welcome. It is my distinct pleasure to have this opportunity to share this special moment with all of you today. St. Luke writes, "To whom much is given, much will be required, and to the one who has been entrusted with much, much more will be asked." The intent of St. Luke's words is that we are held responsible for what we have. If we are blessed with talents, wealth, knowledge, time, and the like, it is expected that we use these well to glorify God and to benefit others. Today we celebrate all that is good in the class of 2014 and the work that you did as parents to help these individuals fulfill St. Luke's message. Graduations, by their very meaning, aim to mark an end, a conclusion for a job well done. Tonight we gather together to celebrate this moment in time, and we do so for good reason. As we listen to each speaker and watch each student receive his or her diploma, I ask that we reflect not only on the moment, but on the journey leading up to this moment, and on the endless road of possibility that lies ahead for 166 remarkable individuals. The pillars of DePaul Catholic education, scholarship, faith, community, are for me the very essence of what leads to a successful life, and what assures us that these young adults are prepared to succeed in a world that desperately needs all of their talent, time, and treasure. Moreover, it can also be said that there are essential actions, ways to live our lives that lead to our success as individuals and as a society. Class of 2014, here are a few thoughts on what could help you find success in your life as you're about to embark on the next leg of your journey. Here we go. Grow daily. The adults that surround and support you on this very day have spent the better part of 2 decades watching each of you grow as students, athletes, artists, actors, and most importantly, grow in your faith. For the majority of this time, your commitment to growing daily was often demanded of you, or even planned by others. Today marks the day when this dedication falls solely on your shoulders, and strong and capable shoulders they are. Never stop learning, changing, reflecting on the person you are and the person you want to become. Be great. Sadly, we have failed you a little bit over your educational career. Somewhere along the way, the world decided that young people should rarely, if ever, experience challenge, obstacles, or heartache. How foolish we as adults were to think we could prevent life from happening to you. What we should have focused on was making sure you were gritty enough to navigate through each of these ups and downs with poise and confidence. Knowingly or not, a DePaul graduate has grit sewn into the fabric of who they are. Do not lose this internal drive to surpass all challenges. Gritty people find countless ways to find success. Value the process more than the events. Too often we get wrapped up in the event, even one such as graduation, and forget the long hours of dedication and perseverance that led to the accomplishment of a well-planned goal. Take time to remember how hard you worked to get to this moment. Be thankful to the people who helped you arrive here today. Value the journey, hold on to the memories, celebrate the event. Don't wait for inspiration. Greatness is rarely achieved by waiting for it to happen to you. Your school, has been inspired by each of you in some way already. Don't forget this. William Yates said, education is not the filling of a pail, but a lighting of a fire. Find your inspiration. Find your fire. Seek ways to inspire others. Be innovative. If you sit back, you guarantee that someone else will pass you by. Continue to be at the front of the line. Be the beacon leading the way. Give back. Give back to each other, your community, your faith, in any and every way that you can. While society often measures success by what we have, I would argue that true success is measured by who we inspire and how we leave our imprint on the world. Share your talents with others and help others find theirs. Take care of the person sitting next to you. What an amazing world we live in if we all commit to doing just this. Do your best to put others first. Protect and look after those close to you, and even those you barely know. Taking care of one another is the greatest gift granted to us. Say thank you. Enough said, but never said enough. Be the man or woman who is never too busy to say thank you for all the things others do for you. Trust me when I tell you these are two of the most powerful words in the English language, and use them liberally. And finally, dream big. Perhaps the most important of all for me is this simple yet powerful two-word statement. Dream big. The world needs you to do this more than ever. Do not let the present dictate your future. Without dreams, where would we be today? For 4 years, your teachers, parents, friends have challenged you to think big. In order to lead, you must have vision. In order to have vision, you must dream. And with dreams, the possibilities are endless. Each of you has accomplished so much in your time as Paul Catholic. We are grateful for the indelible mark you will leave on your school, and we eagerly await the mark you will leave on the world by your character, faith, and leadership. Class of 2014, here's my final charge to you. Plan purposefully. Prepare prayerfully. Proceed positively. And pursue persistently. As your compulsory education draws to a close, your DePaul Catholic education is armed with all that you need to accomplish this very charge. You are called to serve. You are educated to succeed. And remember, you have been entrusted with much and much more than we expected. Lead with passion, be kind, honor your word, achieve great things, be thankful, and come home. God bless, and congratulations.
Good evening, Bishop Sarasate, distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. It has been a challenge to encompass our achievements and memories at DePaul Catholic into a single moment of reflection. I cannot even begin to describe my gratitude for my success and happiness in choosing DePaul Catholic High School. And each one of you has played a role in my experience here. As corny as it may sound, each one of us is DePaul Catholic. Each one of us has left behind a legacy. Each one of us has built upon one of the 3 pillars of DePaul Catholic: scholarship, community, and faith. To achieve a certain level of scholarship, a student must challenge themselves. I am a firm believer in challenges, but it is impossible to imagine how a fellow peer went from taking 0 AP classes freshman year to 5 APs his senior year. However, what we accomplished in the classroom has not gone unnoticed. Our Catholic college acceptances reassure just that. I assure you, this graduating class is not just a bunch of pretty faces. We have brains that that have been molded and shaped by hands, from very mysterious hands. One of us qualified nationally for forensic speaking. Two of us have been named commended students in the 2014 National Merit Scholarship Program. A few of us have obtained an amateur radio license. Some of us have been recognized as members of the National Honor Society and World Language Honor Society. Countless numbers of us have received academic awards over the past 4 years. However, these accomplishments are just the limited few of the class of 2014's overall academic success. Community is a strong and evident pillar of DePaul Catholic through good times and bad times. It is shown when accepting international students and transfer students, especially an athlete who found a sense of family and her niche right away on the softball field at second base. Even a certain running back excelling tremendously on the football field does not suppress his talents and instead shares them on the stage. It is also demonstrated in the freshman pitcher who discovers her determination to lead her softball team, her family, for the next 3 years to a county title. However, my favorite is to observe the senior quarterbacking players reflect upon their football program's progression, because the once unattainable goal freshman year is now a realistic accomplishment of a state title senior year. Clearly, our athletics exhibit our sense of community, but it is not limited to what is being performed on the field. The countless hours of community service DePaul Catholic provides when off the field or stage establishes this class as a group of citizens who wish to be a part of their community. Yes, it is mandatory, but countless of these individuals before me have gone above and beyond, doing a mission trip in Haiti, collecting shoes for those less fortunate, gathering a team for Relay for Life, and even simply helping Mrs. Drew set up her underclassmen retreats. The charismatic individuals who oversee the activities of Operation Smile, Medical Science, Chess Club, Interact, Campus Ministry, the Emerald Newspaper, and other clubs are the characters I respect, because when the school day is over, they choose to remain and make the school a better place. Each of us has our own story, but it is our sense of community that allows our athletic programs, school clubs, and other events such as the Cedar Massive Light, Spirit Week, Midnight Madness, pep rallies, field day, Halloween, prom, the baccalaureate mass, to becoming lasting memories for the class of 2014. These acts are just some of the bits and pieces of what it means to be part of the DePaul Catholic community. However, throughout our 4 years here, there has been one common denominator. It is shown that a timid freshman choir girl who believed in herself and finally accepted a solo her senior year, demonstrated in the students suffering with medical ailments such as diabetes, Tourette syndrome, and blood diseases, and making these disadvantages become their strengths. Encompassed in the troubled freshman boy who realized his dream to become a Navy SEAL and protect his country. Exemplifying the silly boy who reluctantly traded his glove in for some spikes and realized his potential for All-American. Faith. Faith is the common denominator and last pillar. It is through our faith that we've been able to achieve so much success and happiness. DePaul Catholic strengthened our relationship with God and encouraged our faith to pilot us on our journey. It was faith that guided us to DePaul Catholic, and it is through faith that we are here today. Faith did not make high school easy, but it did make it possible. Congratulations, class of 2014. Believe it, we made it.
Distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and my fellow classmates of 2014. It is an honor to stand at this time, a night where we can share the excitement and importance of our high school accomplishments with family, faculty, and friends. It also is time for us to reflect upon our 4-year journey with a sense of gratitude and appreciation while we look to the future with excitement and enthusiasm. The class of 2014 stands confidently before everyone, ready for the future. We have been blessed with many God-given talents and have been afforded the support and guidance from people who truly want us to succeed. I personally want to thank my parents and family who have constantly stressed the importance of believing in my dreams. I know it's safe for me to say that each of us is surrounded by family and friends who encourage, listen, and and guided us along the way. Our families have sacrificed for us numerous times and provided us the benefit of Catholic school education. In addition, we want to thank our teachers, administrators, and coaches who have worked endlessly to ensure we are reaching our fullest potential. They have been the inspiration for many of our successes. It would be appropriate to pause now and quietly thank them from the bottom of our hearts. Clearly, we have a lot to be proud of as the class of 2014, and we are the hope of the future. As we lead to Polk Catholic and prepare for our futures, we know we will encounter entirely new groups of people with whom we have no history. Each of us will make a new start in a new place. Hopefully, we can all take what we learned for our experiences with each other during the past 4 years and remember to always stay true to who we are. Over the course of these 4 years, we have worked endlessly to ensure we are prepared for the challenges that lie ahead. There are whole new worlds filled with people of greatness, who we will meet in just 2 months. Within these new worlds, we will find people with similar and dissimilar interests, and all of them will help us grow. We will help others grow too, by bringing not just a truckload of foreign accessories to pick up and be on with us, but also our own interests, whether they be an addiction to watching Netflix or an obsession with Chipotle. We will bring with us the lessons we've learned from our time spent together these past 4 years. It is with my own hope that the faith, wisdom, confidence we've gained from our time here will remain with us even after college, as we take our place as the next leaders in a world in which too many problems are left unsolved. We must concentrate on enhancing our futures and setting great examples for those who love us and for those who will follow us. We must be tomorrow's positive images. Our actions must make a statement instead of pure message. The world is changing ever so rapidly, and we can lead to Polk Catholic confident that we can overcome any obstacle that comes our way with faith, perseverance, and dedication to always do our best. We are faced with many uncertainties in both the immediate and distant future. However, uncertainty is another word for opportunity. Seize the opportunity. Remember to give thanks for all that has brought you to this day, and go forth from this place with grateful hearts, paying back the gift you received here by paying it forward to others. In the words of Anthony Robbins, life is a gift, and it offers us the privilege, opportunity, and responsibility to give something back by becoming more. And yes, the class of 2014 has been blessed. Now it's our chance to make a difference in the world. I am confident that we are ready to show the world what we can do. Congratulations, class of 2014.
History acclaimed British Prime Minister Winston Churchill is one of the greatest wartime leaders of the 20th century. Between the 7th of September 1940 and the 21st of May 1941, the Nazis dropped 100 tons of explosives on 16 British cities. After this devastating blitz, Churchill visited London's Northwest prestigious Harrow School. He spoke not only to the students of the school he himself had attended, but to the entire British nation as well. He rallied the British people, leading his country from the brink of defeat to victory. Churchill addressed these words to his audience: never give in. Never give in. Never, never, never. In nothing, great or small, large or petty. Never give in, except the convictions of honor and good sense. What great advice to anyone entering the fray of life and facing in great and small ways the inevitable battle between good and evil. No one can withdraw from this battle. No one can escape its consequences. Never give in, except the convictions of honor and good sense. Those who achieve in life are those who never stop trying to do the good. pessimist sees the problem in every opportunity and goes no further. But the optimist sees the opportunity in every situation and never gives in. The whole goal of your Catholic formation has been to equip you with a healthy sense of optimism about the world and about yourself, so that never giving in, you continually strive for the good. Fallen, sinful, weak as we are loved, embraced, and empowered by God who loves us in Christ and wants us to be happy. Our founding fathers understood this, and so they took pains to secure our inalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But to be happy, as Sophocles once taught, we must first be wise. Hopefully, as you graduate, you are now wise enough to realize how little you know, and exhilarated enough to want to learn more and more each day. Hopefully, you are wise enough never to abandon the timeless treasure of our Catholic faith, which teaches us who we truly are, and that it thus fits us for life. In this life, the greatest danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting our aim too low and achieving the mark. Our faith teaches us our ultimate goal. We are made for more than this world can give. We are made for God. In good times and in bad, never forget your destiny, your ultimate goal. Know that every success in life will leave you wanting more, because our fulfillment is union with God. The paradoxical truth about who we are is really quite simple. It's repeated again and again in the Gospels, and it is seen in the life of Jesus. And it is this: the best way to live this life is by being selfless. True, in the years ahead, you will make a living by what you get, but you will only make a life by what you selflessly give away in love. For God is love, and those who abide in God in love abide in God, and God in them, both in this world and in the next. God bless you.
If you were to speak with any of this teacher's students, you would be met with the stories of a person who is very approachable and diligent, always busy teaching bell to bell, see making up a worksheet or lesson, or grading papers on a free period. This teacher strives to provide the students with the tools necessary to gain success academically. Some students may find the subject painful, but in this teacher's class, they find someone that they can relate to and who understands them and somehow material fix. This person defines what it means to be a teacher, demonstrating encouragement, understanding, availability, diligence, appreciation, and concern for the students. As a mentor of young athletes, extreme patience is required so that a solid and proper foundation is firmly in place that they are to be transformed into a varsity athlete who understands the game. I'm a product of the hours of commitment provided to the members of this coach's team. bit of sarcasm and humor as well. And on top of teaching and coaching, this teacher is totally immersed in many other activities and wants nothing more than for the DePaul Catholic community to develop and flourish. You have witnessed the effects of not only this teacher's hard work, but also of the accomplishments of the seniors under her guidance over the past few weeks. She is my role model, and I can truly say that I have matured into the person I am today due to her influence in my life. I am proud to present John Stefano to the DePaul alumni himself, Miss Jagger Horwath.